that commercial element that you talk about there, that seems to be something that's quite important in the HR space, especially in modern HR or modern human resources. When did you come to that realization? Did you come to that realization as you're going through the L&D stage, or did you already see that a mile off and go, well, it has to be a commercial element to HR?
I think it was probably halfway through my L&D time as I grew into sort of the OD space, when I started to look at team structures and how teams were structured to grow businesses. That's when I really started to go, okay, well, there's a dollar figure associated to this, and when teams are structured properly, where the companies have plenty of choices where they spend their money and when they invest it properly in people, and when you can show the benefit of that. And I think I was really grateful to learn different kinds of business. And that's the other kind of thing that I think I really considered. I've got lots of different experience across different industries. And when HR professionals know business, not just HR, they have a really good view of how decisions are made, not just frameworks, but they also know what it's like for the team. Yeah, and they've been part of the engine room and context. They have context of business. And I think that's what really helped me frame my commercial mindset when it comes to creating strategies around people.
I think what you're saying there, very much HR can go either way. It can definitely go more that commercial route, which you're thinking, and it can definitely go quite separate. And I find on the latter, those HR professionals really struggle with getting certain projects through, or getting the resources they need, or getting the funding they need, or getting some buy-in from, decision makers or key decision makers. Has that been a challenge for you in any of your positions, or has that been, because of your mindset and mentality, it's actually been something that you embrace?
I think it's always a consideration, and it definitely has been a challenge. But when you can come to those meetings and, come face to face with your CEO and have your business plan in front of you, you're much more likely to get either that resource approved or that HRIS or whatever you need, because you've considered sort of the benefit and the ROI on whatever you're trying to get across the line, rather than just, we're going to do X, Y, Z, because that's the way they're thinking. When you can meet someone where they're thinking, you've got much more, your chances of getting something across the line are much greater. So, and now that's the first thing that I think, whether it's asking for new software, asking for a new team member, asking for anything, it's always, what's the cost to the business?
That from it, we've had many conversations in particular around, and you've said it before, the focus on people, and that you only work in organizations where there is a focus on people. Now, you're heading the HR side at LSKD, and I know that's really been a huge factor in what you're trying to bring to the team. Can you tell us a little about the culture and what types of stuff you brought in to have that people focus?
I was so lucky coming into this organization that the foundations of, they're not necessarily people strategy, but the foundations of what it means to be a people development company that sells activewear is how to write in there. Our CEO and founder, thinks people first. Our CFO is one of the most people-focused CFOs I've ever met, which has really challenged me in lots of different ways. And my leader is fantastic as well. So I think for me, coming in with, the thought pattern already that we hire people who are hungry, humble and smart. We hire first for who, then for what. And we have a real focus on developing the whole person, because we're growing so fast, and we know that we're going to need people to grow faster than the business to keep up. So that's really provided such a great platform for me to go, okay, well, if we need to grow people faster than this business is growing, which is growing at a crazy rate, then I can immediately go, here are the things we need to put in place to make sure that that's the case. Here is the time that I need to do that. Here are the resources that I need to. So I was really grateful to come in with that platform already there for me, and also to have that seat at the table to be able to be heard.